And now back to Stan Marley in The Sinister Cinderella.
It wasn't easy, but after some thought, I finally figured out an idea that was sure to get his attention. It was in the form of a lost dog ad. Easy, innocent. Anybody could be looking for their dog. It was simple. I would put out an ad for a lost dog with a reward of some ungodly amount of money, say $2,000 to lure him in. He would certainly want to steal from someone so loaded they could blow $2,000 on a dog. Of course, that also meant a lot of calls from the peanut gallery. The catch is there was no dog, so I could know who was lying or at least just confused. A simple, "I'm sorry, I found the dog," would take care of them. Meanwhile, I would list my address for the return of the dog, giving him the exact location to hit up, and there I'd be, waiting for him. And so the night came that I had put out the dog ad. It could be any amount of time before it caught his attention, if it even caught his attention at all. I could be waiting up like this for days. But I had to do it. And so I did. I sat there in a chair with my lights off, waiting at my main window. Beside me I had a lamp. An old lamp. One I could use to knock the block off anyone who came through the window. I just couldn't wait for him to try and break in. Of course, staying up waiting for a criminal in the dark wasn't the best way to stay awake. And before too long, I fell asleep. I suddenly awoke. Someone was here, all right. I could see them through the light of the window. Quickly, I grabbed my lamp and went for the figure.
Hey, what's going on?
I turned on my light, and sure enough, Slick was laying in the floor spread-eagled. His hat was pulled down so low it somehow managed to stay on his head. I guess I could have taken it off right then and there and seen him for who he really was, but as much as I wanted to know his identity, I needed him to trust me right now. Instead, I picked him up with my best ability and moved him over to my couch. Meanwhile, I pulled up my chair next to him and waited with my gun ready. He wasn't out for too long. I guess maybe 20 minutes. He began to stir on the couch, and I readied my gun to keep him from running off. He finally became fully aware to the sound of my gun clicking.
Hey, what's this? Where am I? What happened?
All right, Slick. I'm going to need you to stay where you are and answer a few questions for me.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
And then you'll have to answer to this.
You wouldn't do it.
Do you really want to chant it?
Fine. What kind of questions do you want answered?
For one, did you rob the South Belleville Bank?
You mean the latest heist everyone's talking about? No way.
How can I be sure?
Did you find any evidence it was me?
I didn't find any evidence at all. That's why I thought it might be you.
Well, it wasn't. Are you satisfied now?
No, I'm not. It's not like you to just confess. I'm sure you're lying. How can I be sure?
What do you want me to do? Lie and say I done it?
Well, you are being awful defensive.
Look, the best thing I can do is lead you to whoever might have done it.
So you know who done it?
No, I'm just saying we crooks, we kinda know each other. I could possibly lead you to whoever might have done it. Not saying they did it for sure, but maybe you could question them instead of holding me here at gunpoint.
And how would you go about doing this?
Well, I guess you'd have to meet me somewhere.
Really? And how could I possibly trust you?
I don't guess you can, but I'll give you my word. On my mother's future grave, even.
Well, Slick, I guess it's the best I can do. I can't hold you here at gunpoint all night, and I don't have enough evidence to arrest you. But you'd better show up. And so we made arrangements to meet at Greenbank Park the next day. Well, I knew I couldn't trust Slick. A part of me knew to go along with the plan anyway. Besides, it wasn't like I could have done anything else except to go back to my clueless crime scene. If Slick could bring me to the right person, then I could at least start applying clues to them and leave him out of it. And so I planned to go to the park the next day and wait.
And now, folks, another word from the people we are pretending to be our sponsors.
No matter what your favorite entertainment is, you'll always find it on the Maxwell House Showboat. The ticket of admission, as always, just your loyalty to Maxwell House Coffee. Tonight, guests of the Showboat, I'd like to put on a little scene concerning something we've been talking about ever since hot weather began. The friendly stimulation of a tall, tinkling glass of iced Maxwell House coffee. As our curtain rises, we see a golfer step inside his front door at home. His wife calls to him.
Well, dear, how was your game? Pretty hot day, wasn't it?
Oh, hot as right. And the game just so-so as usual. Oh, goodness, Mary, I feel all in. Tired. Those last 2 holes took everything I had. Even the shower didn't seem to help much. Guess I'll just sit down in the easy chair and rest a bit.
I thought you'd be feeling kind of low and played out, dear. So I'm repeating the wholesome little ceremony you liked so much last week.
Yeah? What's that?
The most refreshing drink there is. It'll buoy you up all right. And afterwards, I'm sure you'll feel that your exercise was well worthwhile. Here you are.
Iced Maxwell House coffee, huh? I tell you, Mary, this certainly does hit the spot. Curtain. And ladies and gentlemen, in golf and tennis clubs, around swimming pools, in the locker rooms at the baseball parks, at the beaches, wherever people are active this summer, you'll find a growing custom. People are drinking iced Maxwell House coffee. And you'll enjoy it, too, whenever you need refreshment. A cooling drink of iced Maxwell House coffee with its friendly stimulation that buoys you up and never lets you down.